There were smiles and pleasantries as the president's son-in-law Jared Kushner and his envoy Steve Witkoff entered the room in the Kremlin and sat across the table from President Putin. Beside Putin, his foreign policy advisor Yuri Ushakov and his envoy Kirill Dmitriev. But before the meeting, the optics were stunning. President Putin appearing to keep the two Americans waiting for at least a little bit of time, perhaps an hour. We saw the two men, Kushner and Witkoff, walk into the Kremlin even whilst President Putin was giving a speech. Putin then stopped and answered questions from journalists while the Americans were waiting, and they were uncompromising in answers, including Putin asked whether he would be prepared to go to war with Europe. He said, "We are not looking for a war with Europe," but he said, "If Europe wants a war, then we are ready." I'm told by a Russian official with knowledge of the talks that there are three key pillars that Moscow is determined to double down on. One is that Russia should gain more territory through these negotiations, that that territory in Ukraine should be internationally recognized, and that there should be a limit on the Ukrainian army. President Putin clearly believes he is winning in Ukraine and has said that if he can't gain what he wants through these talks, he will gain it on the battlefield. Analysts say that in fact could take years and that there is no sign that the Ukrainian front line is crumbling. But clearly these are tough talks and there is still a huge distance between the Ukrainian and some European countries' position and the Russian position. Keir Simmons, NBC News, Moscow.